Hello and welcome to this little tactical spotlight where I showcase how it is to be a commander and also how it is to play competitive play in or with QSF. So the first, actually I'll just pause. The setup we have now is a semi-standard setup where we have 3 IS-3s, heavy tanks making up making out the main force, and then we have 2 3090s that are our flankers and or pseudo scouts to help with vision, and then we have two T1s that are essential for 7v7, which we are playing. And we are against a rather good team. I mean, they are our level or even better, if you some would argue, with 2 IS-3s, 1 T-32 and 2 3090s. So what I start by doing in this game, or what I generally like to do, is send the 3090s up on the hill and then have T1 sitting out here and down here. So I have vision down these 2 alleyways or corridors, then 1 IS sitting here looking down the middle and 2 ISs down here because that's usually where they push. And what I was expecting was the 2 3090s to go up on the hill and the T-32 maybe as well because he's strong, hold down. Or maybe even the T-32 would sit on this corner here, again, hold down. So that is what I tell the... Oh, you can't actually see the... Oh, you can see the pings. Okay, there we go. There are the pings telling the T1s where to go. And we just played a game on this map anyway, so I tell 3090's hill. And... yeah, T1s there and there. I changed my mind a few times where I wanted the T1s, and then I click for where the ISs are going. I mean, that's fairly nice and standard, just pinging map, saying tank names, and then after a few games people generally know where to go because I like to use the same tactics because that helps people understand what I'm thinking and helps them react on their own. And then we split out and we spot the 3090s. Or a 3090, and I just tell our 3090s that they will probably be alone, so therefore they need to be a bit careful because the T-32 might have been sent up the hill. And then we sit here and wait. All of our tanks in line, as you can see. I get told by Beetle Bomb now that they have an IS-3 down there because his tracks were blown off by a IS-3, and I was like, that's very useful knowledge. I mean, always communicate when you're in these battles. And there we go, now he's spotted. I mean, surprise, surprise, he was right. And now we're just sitting, waiting. I'm asking the 3090s to poke. And now I'm asking, okay, now what I'm thinking is that I've spotted an IS-3 down here. I have the 3090s coming down here. So therefore I want my this IS-3 to join the main force, and then we will push down here, hoping that the T-32 will be alone, and then the 3090s will go in behind him, and while he's turning his turret we can go in and take him out quickly. So that is what I'm starting to move up. I'd ask the 3090s quickly to stop where they are, but then I spot the 2 3090s, all of a sudden the enemy 3090s attacking, so I tell the IS-3s to fall back, and I tell the 3090s to do the same but go down the banana. It may seem risky, but I want to know if the T-32 is there. Now I can see that the IS-3s are not pushing, so that means the 3090s are either going T1 hunting or trying to cap, so that's why I fall back. And there we go, I spot the 3090 trying to take out our LOL tractor. And I tell my 3090s to go down that G line, and then I line up here because I think it's okay here. Here I can see now these 2 guys are beginning to move in here, so I tell my ISs to line up on me so we can shoot across and just be ready here. So I line up, angle a bit just in case they go down this way. Give them lead, fire. If all of those shots had hit, he would have died, but unfortunately we missed one of them, but they were a bit clutch. And now I ask our 3090s to sit on that corner, highlight it, so that they can shoot across this way because they will be moving up. And then I tell the ISs to poke around the corner, or I poke around just in case their ISs would be pushing up. there we get a good shot on into the 1390. Unfortunately, we don't get a second shot, so he's not dead, but very, very low health. So now I'm telling them that we want to cross over, because I'm hoping that the 1390 will be sitting around this corner, but unfortunately he's not. So we poke around just to see if he's out in the field by any stupid chance. But ISs were never known for their spotting capabilities, so we pull back. Okay, now I'm thinking they know that, yeah, they first spotted us here and shot the 1390s. So now I'm thinking, okay, we have two 1390s, I'm telling them to reload both of them, because now my plan is to go all the way around here and attack, depending on what I meet, because I want to be unpredictable. So I'm telling the 1390s to sit, just in case their 1390s attack or the ISs push, so they give me vision now that my two T1s are dead, unfortunately. So while they do that, I push around with the ISs. And I'm telling them just to keep on going, because if I meet their ISs down this alley, I can send my two 1390s in behind them. So now I'm feeling quite confident, but still on my toes. And it's also worth noting that in this new patch 8.11, if you press your reload key, when reloaded it says ready to fire. So we use that a lot in 7v7s, because it's easy for me as a commander to see when my autoloaders are reloaded or not. But yeah, so now I ask the 1390s to push that corner, because I want to see where they're going. If they are pushing, we need to know, because then we power cap, and then yeah, and IS is spotted. So now what I'm doing now is telling the ISS to stop, and I'm telling the 1390s and ISS what we're doing. So yeah, I'm telling the whoops, yeah, I'll pause it there. I'm telling that the ISS go around this corner and attacking the IS-3 and T-32s in the rear, because then they aren't really hold down. I mean, we have negated the advantage of that position. And I'm telling the 1390s to go in this way and around, or maybe take down or hunt down the 1390s, depending on what they see. Yeah, hunt down the 1390s, I think was my main point. So now we do, and we do not touch the capped circle, because that is not what we want. Now here, unfortunately, we actually get spotted by the 1390. What am I doing? I take a shot that apparently hit the ground or whatnot, I don't know. But luckily, Shup, he gets a nice shot in. And now I'm just telling them to hang in there, 1390s, they're going all YOLO. Now I'm telling them, okay. Now we're just sitting, waiting a bit. The T-32, and now I'm telling, go. Just, I mean, now we just need to go all in. Take out they have split up their forces. I'll show this. One IS down here, he can't shoot this way. One IS here, he's basically the 1390s. These two 1390s, they're heavily engaging this guy, and she's soon to safety. So, and we have this T-32 for ourselves, so we are 3 near full health IS-3s going in, so we just focus fire. Unfortunately, our one T-1390 tip gets taken down. Now I'm again trying to negate the ISs, so we go on the right hand side instead. And now I don't want to take the shot, because I might hit one of my own, but I'll take that shot instead. I'm telling them to focus down that guy, the low health one. So ideally I should have shot, and now I'm blocking him so he can't run away, and I'll just shoot him in. Yeah, now we take the last guy, and our 1390 took out their 1390. So yeah, very nice. The tactical victory where we didn't lose a lot of. I mean, look at, I have nearly full health. Shrubbery here has 800 health. The shooter only took 4 ramming damage, and Edison also near full health. And they were good players we played against, but we negated their position completely. I was honestly quite surprised that they sat here and defended, because it's really a bad position. if people defend the north base, they tend to sit in here, because you hold down here, you hold down here, you can sit here, watching around this corner, being semi-hold down, and you can sit here, watching around this corner. And these two guys, one down here, and then the fifth guy can just sit in here somewhere. So that's a very compact, very annoying position to dig out, because if you split your forces, they can just push around one side and take them out, and if you don't, you get hammered because you get absolutely wrecked. So that's very hard to dig out when they sit there. But the enemies, they chose to sit here because, I don't know, they like the cars there. I have no idea why they did that. And they sent no one on this side of the map. Absolutely no one. But again, they were somewhat at a disadvantage because they had no T1s. I cannot stress how important T1s are in 7v7. They are vision givers and a cannon fodder. I mean, you can use them as meat shields if you really need to. They can cap for you, they can spot for you, they can annoy and distract. I mean, they are so important. If they have had two tier 1s sitting, maybe one sitting here, or one sitting up here maybe even, then they would have known our 1390s were up here, so they could have pushed full force. And again, if they had one sitting here, or somehow got into position here, spotting us ISs as we moved around, they would have known and rediverted. But they didn't, so we won. A good victory, and one of the main reasons why I like the 7v7 format. At times it can be very boring, but it can also be very fun and rewarding, and this was one of those very rewarding games. I will try to do more of these tactical analysis of 7v7 games and tank companies, because they are fun, and I like to explain my train of thought, and then hopefully other commanders or commanders to be can look at them and say either agree or disagree with what I'm saying, and then we can have a nice tactical discussion about it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you soon.